Good morning all. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a good weekend. Make sure all systems go here. Just make sure all systems are go. Morning to everyone. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nice. Looks like we're all good here. Looks like all systems are running fine. Check the YouTube. There we go. Looks all good. All right. New week here. New opportunity. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Let's do the rundown. Let's do the weekly analysis. Let's do all of that. And in order to do all of that, what we need to start off with is the news, because this week is an interesting week here in the markets. And let me see if you guys can hear music and everything today. Yeah, music's playing and microphone is playing. So that's all good. So it's going to be an interesting week here in the markets. Why? Because look what we got. We got Bailey spoke yesterday, right? And then today we have Bailey speaking tonight, right? So this is pretty far from our session. So we do have the whole of today. It's not going to be too much of an issue. But then tomorrow, claim and count change. Going to be news 10 a.m. The day after that, we have 12 p.m. We have Bailey speaking again. The day after that, we have GDP, big news GDP. But this is all at 10 a.m., 1 hour before London Open. So we might see some volume come into, and this might bring a resolution to the current range we're in. So with that information on the chart, let's go ahead and look at what we have analysis wise. So what do we start on? We start on the weekly, and guess what? This is the first bearish weekly candle we have had on the charts here, right? So this is the first bearish weekly candle we've had since a while. So if we hide these drawings, something like this, and you can see that this is the first bearish weekly candle we've had since we've broken out here. But until we break these weekly lows here, there's no continuation to the downside. So don't be trying to sell just because there's one bearish candle. This weekly candle could easily just close above and we could end up trending bullish here. So just because we close bearish does not mean that we're heading all the way down, but it is a sign that we are cooling off here, and we could see a range form and we could start buying from the bottom of the range and stuff like that. So we normally see this with GJ. Yesterday I went over in the webinar, we went over how we can see these ranges form, and that was pretty interesting to see. So with that being said, next time frame we go to the daily here, bring back the drawings, and you'll see, boom, that's how the drawings are. So what we can see here is we have this support that I'm going to show you. We have a 4-hour resistance up here. This is going to be a whole zone. So buying up here at this 1 hour daily resistance and 4-hour is very, very dangerous. For the current daily, we have closed bearish here. So we have closed the current daily bearish here, but we're still at support, right? So we haven't closed below support. That means that, it's not imminent continuation towards the downside. We can't get such an easy move here towards the downside, because why? We're closing at support here. So if we're closing at support, makes it tough to see continuation, especially if we're not breaking daily candle lows here. Moving down to the 4-hour time frame and bringing back drawings here, we can see how we've created a 4-hour support right down here at around 182. There's another one at 181, 800, and now we're kind of trying to break out of this range here. So we have closed above the previous 4-hour resistance, but we're well below this range. Nothing has closed back into this 4-hour range, and that's above 183, 252. So until we close above 183, 252, we can't expect to drive back up to 182, 500. And really, if we're expecting upside, we only have this range of 23, 24 pips. And that's basically that. If we're looking for sells, we need a fake out. So I need this 4-hour candle to close back below probably 182, 899. For me, the bias today is a mixed bias. But since we have two 4-hour candles closing bullish, and we're closing above structure, it's more looking like buys at the moment, but that could quickly change if we start to see price start to mess around and price reverse to the downside here. So looking at the lower time frames, 1 hour, we did try to break above, but we're not back inside of this range here. This range is around somewhere from the origin, which is going to be around 183. And really, to be honest, this range is basically, I'm comfortable with this range being at this level here at 183.252, because that's the 4-hour zone here, right? That's the 4-hour range, right, where we can see all these wicks here, and we would also be breaking the 4-hour highs, which I'd prefer to see. So potentially buys just above these 4-hour highs like this. That makes a lot more sense now. Something like that to get back into the range, to break through this zone here. So we expect price to break through here and continue up to 183.500. That would be the buying scenario. For sells today, I don't like sells below here. I don't like, I think best sells is going to be to wait for more structure to form. Maybe to see a 1 hour close below here. If we start getting a 1 hour closing below here, maybe we can start to entertain it, since we are kind of in the middle of the range. So it's quite a tough place to sell. But if you can see, any sells in the middle of the range have not been great, right? Middle of the range sells here failed, ended up pumping towards the upside. These failed, pumped towards the upside. So I rather be taking buys in this zone here. But if we do start rejecting here, we might be able to look for something maybe below this wick here to continue down back to retest that. But I also want to keep in mind that if we do reject this, we could trade back up to the top of the range here. So we could trade back up, you know, from the bottom of the range to the top. What is this range if we're looking counter trend sells? 22 pips. Yeah, that's not bad. So maybe resistance below here to continue down. Since we are mixed session here, you know, we could see this, and we're respecting 4 hour highs. We retested this zone. 1 hour would be breaking previous lows. 30-minute would be breaking structure and fake out and closing below. So we're starting to build a story here. So probably anything below here, if we start to change this, you know, get like a 5-minute resistance thunderstorm type deal. If we do a thunderstorm type deal below here, we might be able to find ourselves down here. And that might be just like a scalp trade. And then later on, we might find ourselves back towards the top of the range. But that's basically what I'm populating. Buys above this zone here could be an option to anticipate price breaking through this zone, which is 8 pips break even, and then trying to get up to this resistance here, and of course push a little bit harder. Very tough zone at the moment, tough spot today in the markets, but we can find our way around it and work through it. So that will be the plan. As for gold, on the other hand, also in a tough spot here. We're stuck in this range. Very messy, to be honest. Gold very messy. You know, starting on the weekly time frame, previous weekly has closed weak bullish here, leaving a long wick, but it is creating a form of support where we're at right now. Daily time frame at the top of the range, currently rejecting the top of the range. 4 hour is closing bearish here, so we're basically looking at a mixed session. Same tough spot, stuck in the range. We're at the middle of the range. GJ and gold is kind of doing the same thing, where we're stuck in a range. So if I want to see sells continue on gold, probably close below this weekly support and resistance. You probably want to pull back to sell gold, and I need to see more volume in gold. This is not enough volume, so I probably want to see a pullback, resistance formed, and then continuation down. So I think gold range is tougher than GJ range at the moment. But if gold does start breaking below the lows of the range this week, then sells are going to be quite interesting. Or if we break the highs, then obviously, basically what I'm trying to say is if we get out this range, it will be easy. But what people will fail to remember is that even if we start respecting the range, we can easily trade within the range here, right? So we can easily trade within the range. And yeah, that's basically that. I'm going to bring up the Zoom chat right here. Say hello to Zoom. Oops, no need caps. And yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening here. We'll see what ends up happening in terms of this. We'll see if yeah, we'll see if this wants to continue down or not, because the middle of the range here is pretty tough, right? It's pretty tough in the middle of the range, so we need to be careful here. But yeah, let's look what GJ ends up doing. Morning, morning. Never diddle in the middle. That's exactly it. So yeah, guys, that's the analysis. That's what I'm looking at today. Nice, clean, and simple. If you enjoyed the analysis, 152 of us here on the morning. Thank you all for joining and sticking for the analysis. Appreciate you guys showing up early. It really does help, and it helps you guys to get the analysis. But you know the drill. If we could do the YouTube drill, the YouTube business, and leave a like, 150 of us, only 20 likes on stream, we can easily get that up to 100 likes or 70. And yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Definitely supports the stream, supports the cause, right? Click the like, let's get it. Let's open my YouTube channel as well in case someone asks for a video they might want later. I hope yesterday you all guys watched yesterday's video. This is a video just on why I chose to trade price action. I know smart money concepts is a very popular thing. I have nothing against it, as I state in the video, but this is why I chose it, and I'm just comparing a few things. So if you're someone who's struggling with understanding how to trade, maybe consider watching that video to maybe open your mind to realize that, hey, I don't need to trade in a way that doesn't make sense to me. I should be trading in a way that makes sense to me. So if something is not making sense to you, consider other options. But don't be, the person to give up super quick. Morning. We have an interesting Bitcoin analysis here. It's the private. So let's go have a look at the Bitcoin analysis here. And this is kindly done by one of our members in the free group here. So definitely have a read if you're interested in Bitcoin. So always appreciate that being done for, the group here. And I basically agree with the analysis, but it's a very interesting spot here on Bitcoin. We'll look at it quickly before GJ starts breaking down. We need to close anyways. Daily time frame on Bitcoin, it's struggling at the top of the range here. If you get any closes on Bitcoin back below, I need my 4-hour time frame, right? If you get any closes back below this kind of 28,300, this looks bad. We probably come all the way back down. As long as it respects this 28,300, we probably pull back to here and try continue up later. Now it's same as GJ stuck in the range, right? GJ sells potentially, yeah, we're looking at it. Potentially, yes. But we need this candle to close here before taking sells. If it just drives, it's pretty hard to take sells at the moment. But if this candle can close like this, then we probably look good. Crab action, you're stuck with GJ as well. This is what I mean. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's very interesting long-term analysis at the moment. Since I started price action, I've improved a lot. That's good. That's how we want it to be. You want to start something and see results, seeing it improving, so you can spend more time on implication than trying to learn the concept. That's what we wanna do. Bit of volume here in the markets. 5 minutes not good enough, I don't feel. 5-minute close. It is enough of a range to trade, but I don't feel it's enough confirmation on a Monday. I think that's very preemptive. We don't, the next candle will be a 1-hour close. It will also be a 30-minute close. It will be a beautiful confirmation to take trades here, and it will be something I'm comfortable taking on a Monday. Because if this just drives down here pre-session, we can be taking buys from the bottom of the range. It really is a mixed session here. So I'm not too worried of this driving. This is 1 minute, 5-minute candle here. It's really hard to get in, I mean, unless you take it up from here. But that would be an option if we were bearish today. But we're not bearish today, right? We're mixed. So even buying from the bottom of the range here could be an option, right? Can you look at Eurocad? Yeah, in a minute. We're just focusing on GJ here. What lot size can I use on a $100,000 account? 1 to 3% risk max. So you calculate based on your stop loss. If you have a 100 pip stop loss, you're not going to use the lot size I'm going to tell you, right? If you have a 5 pip stop loss, you're obviously going to use a much larger, right? What about gold? We talked about gold. Gold is also stuck in the range here. Nothing much you can do with it stuck in a range like this. I mean, you can look for this pullbacks to create resistance to continue down. That could be an option, unless you want to try force something, but I don't need to force something in this area here. Using a lot size 1 means 1 pip is $100. No, it's 1 pip is $10 with a 1 lot. With a 10 lot, 1 pip is $100. GJ buys most comfortable? Yeah, exactly. But, you know, if we're just trying to get a 15 pip scalp, a quick scalp to the downside, it doesn't really matter looking for sells in a session. But long term, I do agree with you. I do agree. Yeah, Eurocad you wanted me to look at. Yeah, daily bullish, weekly bullish, 4 hours stuck in the top of the... Yeah, this looks good. If you can break outside of this range, and get above here, this will be great to continue up bullish, and you can find yourself at the top of the range right here at this resistance, which will be cool. So if that's what you were looking, I would look for buys on Eurocad above the range. Look for price to close above. You need to close above, preferably a 1 hour close above, and then support to be formed, and then that should take you up to the upside. Hope you would want to close above this wick here, you know, that would be ideal as well, just so you don't get caught inside of here and maybe it wicks and comes back down. You know, you just would like a strong close to allow yourself to move towards the upside, because a close above here will be doing what all of these candles could not do, which was close above, and that's going to be your confirmation for upside movement. ES1 lot Gbpjpy equals 100, 100. Yeah, 100,000, but that's gonna confuse people. So many Tradesharpe scammers, but it's okay. Just use a Gbpjpy link and log their IPS. I did that yesterday. Yeah, so guys, if you're being DM'd by anyone using my name, if you're being messaged, if you're being trying to add a friend, do not accept it. I will not DM you directly. You know, that is not something I'll do unless you have DM'd me first or contacted me. I'm not gonna DM you. So don't fall for them. Don't. They're running a scheme saying that they have a private copy trading. Do not worry about their copy trading. That is a scam. I do not offer copy trading. Copy trading would cost a lot of money, and I'm not going to do it with someone offering me $100. It's like, why would I let someone copy trade me with $100? What am I going to get out of that? Even 50-50 split, even if I double your account, I only make $50, right? It doesn't make sense to me. An hour ago, just made $100 on gold. Well done, brother. So Gbpjpy 1 pip with the 1 lot is $10 per pip. Exactly. Can you tell me for which time frame stand the 16 or the 182.656? Just this one right here, this time frame we're on, that's where it comes from. It's this support. I just dragged it down to the 15-minute support. I could technically just do like that. That's fine as well. All right, 6 minutes for this candle to close. Let's see how this candle closes here. 5 minutes started breaking the lows. 5 minute barely closed below. I mean, I'm not selling the 5 minute here. It's not worth it for me. Is it an option? Yeah, it definitely is an option to sell. I do think that you could get a quick scalp. Is it something I want to take? Not really. No, I don't think it's viable at the moment. I rather just wait for the 15 close, because that follows my plan a lot better than just taking random trades. Break of the low. Yeah, it's an early option. If you want to take this on a Monday, take it. It's okay. But it's, you know, like you would be in now, right now, as it broke this low here. You know, it looks all right, but it's not really in my plan, especially with this here. I rather wait for a, you know, 5 minute confirmation can be tough sometimes. But yeah, you'd be in, you target the bottom of the range here. You'd probably be in just around here. So 13 pip is your max target, not the best target. And your stop loss has to be around 20 pips here. So 20 pip stop loss for 13 pip target. I don't need to force anything on a Monday. I'm happy to wait for better confirmation, and maybe I can take buys from here back up, which will be a better move, because if I can take buys from here, I'm looking at 35 pip range. Much better. Much, much better. If we were a bearish day, this would have been our entry right here. Stop loss above this high, sell down towards the low. But this is not bearish, right? Look at the 4 hour. This could just be a deep pullback on the 4 hour, and this 4 hour can still flip. This is Tradingview, but I use MT5. $664 is coming from the 15. This is 15-minute 15. Hello Harry, good to see you again. Nice to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. 0.66 RR, not worth the risk. Yeah, in this situation, I don't think so. Would this be considered counter trend sells due to the mixed bias? I think since we're more leaning towards buys, it would be a counter trend sell. Yeah, probably more counter trend than bullish. So yeah, you're saying it's a little bit more of a counter trend, but not fully counter trend, because we are mixed, so we can argue sells today. But I think since with the 2 previous 4 hours closing bullish, it gives us more of a lenient towards upside making sense. Yeah, so that would be your TP basically hit, right? So that would be your quick 12 pips or something. What's this? Yeah, 12 pips for a minimum 17 pip stop loss. I don't like that on a Monday. Maybe midweek where we've seen volume come in and I can expect it to break the zone. Yeah, I'll take this type of stuff. But I have plenty of options. I'm not worried. Where would you take the buy? Probably from here. If we create support, it will look the exact same as what happened here. Will look the same as what happened here. Will be the same as what happened here. It's just replication. We see a support form. Boom, I can take it to here first. Break even point. Right? And then move up to here and close. See how this 1 hour candle closes. It's a rough close. Closing at support probably. Anywhere in here it will probably close. I'd be surprised if it breaks through here. I'd be very surprised. I think it's broken the previous 4 hour lows. Yeah, it's so something I commonly see is if this breaks the previous 4 hour lows and then retraces back up, it's quite nice to see that. For our low about to be broken? Yeah, I think it already has technically. Not sure. Do we have any gaps on GJ? No, we didn't open with any gaps. Good. A small gap here. But that was already sorted. Harry, please tell us more about the Dubai life, pros and cons to move there. My sister lives there a few years, but I want to hear your opinion. For me, Dubai is home for me. I've lived here my whole life, and I think it's a great city. I think compared to Western world, it's a lot different. You have to remember that this place is full of expats. So many people think it's full of locals, but it's actually not. And I know Western media sometimes throws bad rep for Dubai. It's just because they're jealous of the advancements that they make, and it's actually a very safe city, and it's something that you can't get anywhere else in the world. I think the opportunities here are huge, not in terms of business, but just in terms of way of living. I think you can fund any type of lifestyle. Taxes, of course, great. I think resources is also great. You can get anything done. I don't think the people, I think the only issue here is social life. I think if you're an entrepreneur, social life could be quite tough. I think business is very tough here because everyone has a very high standard. You have multi millionaires coming here who, you know, don't really want to socialize, and that kind of ruins the social scene because no one's down to earth. Everything's here for their own, you know, they're kind of double-faced. Once you realize that, you stick to your own circle, you build your own group of friends, you build your own tight circle, and you just enjoy yourself, right? So that's basically how it is. Otherwise, it's great, you know. The only other issue is, of course, summer. Summer gets very, very hot here. So you'll have to be able to handle the heat, you know, in terms of weather. And yeah, I mean, yesterday we ran 50 degrees heat. It was a very hot day yesterday. 50 degrees of heat is not fun. Can I take a buy or wait for closure? You need to wait for a closure. This is important. If you want, if your plan is just to take a buy off the rip, then take it. But that's does not follow my plan. My plan is to wait for a closure and give that a try. So I hope that helps you, Dennis. Yeah, 50 degrees, not fun weather, that's for sure. Oh, it's hot, July, August. Yeah, GCC is melting, exactly. The problem is the heat with the humidity. The humidity and heat together is really raw. It makes it like, it's really. Yeah, but it's a dry heat? No, not at all, brother. It's a full humidity heat. That's the problem. Dry heat is easy. You know, dry heat you can handle, but that, you know, raw stuff. Is it better in Dubai or Abu Dhabi? For me, Dubai, I think, is the best. In terms, I think Abu Dhabi is really nice as well. No way. Is humidity heat? No, humidity is like moisture in the air. So imagine it's like, have you ever been next to a swamp and you feel it's really damp in the air? It's kind of like that. Oh, it's humidity heat. Yeah, sorry, I read that wrong. Monday. Yeah, but you guys are in winter now, right? In New Zealand, you guys have the opposite. When it's summer everywhere else in the world, it's winter in Australia and New Zealand. Struggling with 35. Is gold looking good to buy? I don't think that looks good to buy, brother. I think sells make more sense on gold, but you probably need a retracement to continue down. Are you entering by pending order? No, I enter by market execution or buy stop or sell stop, which is pretty much the same. Yeah, Arizona is hot. Arizona is a different type of heat. It's a dry heat, which is also, you know, it is also hot. Here in Cambodia, it's 35 when you wake up, summer every day. Yeah, Cambodia is also very humid. Bobby possibility? Yeah, potentially, man. It is potentially. Thank you, Harry. I will come to Dubai in November. Honorable to trade for you and very good information you give us. You're a good guy. This domain is a rare. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, brother. Whole level numbers on gold depends. Sometimes, yes, it's good as like targets, you know. You kind of use them how we use them on GJ. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, would appreciate if you left a like and a subscribe if you're new. We stream Monday to Friday, and yeah, would appreciate the support. I'm sure you guys will get so much value from this stream. It's always my goal to help you to interact with chat, to answer questions, just to, I mean, the people who've been watching here for a while, you guys know it's been good. What's the setup for today? According to M, it's watermelon, mangoes, and broccoli. Yeah, we're just waiting. Have you ever visited Arab country other than Dubai? Actually, that's a good question. I've only visited Oman, actually. I've only visited Oman, nothing else. Found your channels few days back. Awesome value. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Did you go to Muscat in Oman? No, I went to this, what's it called? It's called an island. The island is called Masira Island, and it's for kite surfing. That's why I went there. But yeah, I did drive through. I drove from Dubai all the way. It took me 9 hours to get to that. So I drove through a lot of Oman, which was cool. Could you explain about the group that you have on your website? Yeah, this is something I just launched. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So this is my private community. Reason I launched it is because I wanted people to have something that was affordable and something that they could benefit from. So they get to jump on Zoom. You can see the Zoom here, and this Zoom continues after stream. I also call my trades in there, and the main thing here is we have webinars, and on the webinars you guys can see here they get access to this fundamental. So this is kind of like a course. These are all pre-recorded. So when you join the group, you'll be able to watch these videos, and it's part 1, part 2, part 3. A lot of mistake people make is they have these groups, and these groups are just full of random information that you get lost. But I'm organizing the information, and all the webinar recordings is uploaded to the group so you guys can watch over, and we cover a lot of topics, and it's interactive. So you guys ask me questions. And yeah, the Zooms are running right now, and after the stream ends, they still run if it's still relevant, right? So that's why I created it. It's a community. It's gonna grow. Watch the video on the website. That explains a lot. And yeah, you know, I want to make it basically to expand this, that something can help people across all forms of business. It's a great place to be and costs less than a Starbucks coffee a day, right? 1.8 USD per day to be in it. And if you don't like it, you leave after a month. No strings attached. You cancel it, and that's it. End of story. So, you know, you can test it for a week. You can come in for a month, watch the videos, gain information, and then leave, right? You don't have to, you know, it's very, very simple like that. Mango is better than thunderstorm. Please make mango entry. No, I'll not make entries based on fruit. If you come to New Zealand, go to South Island? Possibly, yes. I have been to Australia. Yeah, I'm in 3 other Discords, and there's information other load. Yeah, that's exactly why I decided to start that group. Is because I want it to be very structured. So we always discuss, like after the stream, we'll discuss about the trades, how we can improve. Last week, the guys will tell you, we found something on GJ that was super interesting. And it's also a good place to discuss. I make you guys send trades. I make you guys, and I also send my trades and all of that stuff. So that's why I did it. And yeah, this month there's still 10 spots remaining. So people can join, but after the 10 spots are filled, I will close it and open it next month, just to make sure I have good quality in there, because I want it to be a super quality built community, and yeah, that's why I'm basing it like that. So you guys can check it on the website. I'll drop the link so you guys can see it. You can watch the video. The video, I take you through the whole group. I actually can show it to you here, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the group. It looks like this. So this is the Zoom call that everyone's part of. We have London session where members send their trades, and basically I give feedback on this, or I also send my trades if there's an option here, right? I send what I'm looking for. You can see last week they've been killing it, right? Trade after trade, right before the entry is taken. So we do all of that stuff. You get heavy breakdowns here of trades taken and all of this stuff. So yeah, that's how it looks basically. That's how it looks. Exclusive group, very helpful. All good, man. Appreciate it. Glad you like it. Is setup 2 valid on 1530? Looks like we're pushing through this level. I'm just waiting now for some form of structure or form of pullback to hopefully continue selling this. I can't sell into this mess, so I'm being a little bit patient at the moment. I'm being patient. Maybe sells below this support here could be quite good, to be honest. Below 182.362. But I'm being patient at the moment. And I'm just sitting back and seeing what's happening in order to take sells. I know it's pushing hard, but look, this is 5 minute after 5 minute. Not even one pullback. I'm not going to FOMO into the move. I know you guys are like, oh, I need to take a trade. Relax. This is just pushed 5 minute after 5 minute. Smash TP in AU, amazing work. Can you recommend a trading prop firm? Stick to the big guys. FTMO is a big fund that's been around for a long time. No reason why you shouldn't, you can't trade with them. 3 news is negative for the JPY. Yeah, but that would already be priced into the market already. So don't worry too much about that. Looks like GJ is retesting Asian lows, 182.385. Yeah, exactly. I would love to form a part of the private, but unfortunately time zone doesn't allow me. That time zone will be changed week to week, so you don't have to worry about that. You also have to remember that it is recorded. Everything is recorded. So if you can't make it that day, you can check the recordings, and also we can adjust the time zone to fit more people. And we're on Zoom right now. So after the stream ends, you can ask all your questions after the stream. So you don't have to wait for the webinars. Webinars is for me to basically talk about specific topics, but you can just watch the recording, and any questions you have, you can ask me now after stream or something like that, and we can speak together. That's what it's for. Do you believe I should get funded? I think you should take the money you will pay for funded, put it in an account, and prove to yourself that you can build that account. Once you can build that account and trade it consistently for 1-2 months, then you can try funded, right? If you need the capital. So if I recommend anyone to get funded, if someone tells me, hey Harry, I want to be funded, the first thing I do is I make sure that I teach them well. You have to, if someone's going to get funded, it's a good opportunity for traders, but it has to be done properly, because it's already a high failure rate of people without funding, right? It's even, difficult for people without funding, but with funded, you have variables that are added that makes it even harder. So you have to have a different approach and trade with more of a, simplistic approach to the market, and more of a, a method that allows you to be very, very accurate and just pass the challenge. Your emotions have to be 100%, because if you're taking a funded challenge and you start getting emotional in a trade, or you don't trade from point to point, or you try to make back a loss because you're down on the funded account, or you only need 1%, then it's going to mess your challenge up. That's why I have techniques as well. I also have a system that allows you, when you're very close to passing the challenge, I have a way based on probabilities that I've calculated for you to ensure that you pass the challenge within the next 3 trades. So within the next 3 trades, you should pass the challenge if you're very close to finishing it. So that's something that I've developed. If someone is close to passing the challenge, let's say you need 2% more, instead of just risking 1% and then maybe failing it, then I've built a way that you're able in the next 3 trades to be to pass it with a very high probability. I need 4% more to pass the challenge. Good luck. How long do you have? You know, don't rush it. 4% is not crazy. I traded for funded for 30 days. I was disciplined for the whole month, up 8.9%. Then I had FOMO in news, only had 0.2%, and then 4 hours left for the challenge. Exactly. That's why I have that method that will allow you to be able, when you're that close to the challenge, not to mess up. Because that's where a lot of people mess up. Need 1.5%? Yeah, just focus with 1.5%. Just focus on taking high probability trades. If you lose it, just do the same thing you did to make that 8.5%. The same thing you need to make that 8.5%, just do it. Still need 3%, 19 days, plenty of time. Don't even think about the percentage. Focus on taking the next trade. Focus on taking your trades. Appreciate everyone showing up. 215 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. It's very, makes me happy to see you guys in here active chatting. I love to read the comments, and yeah, it's a great vibe. You know, I do appreciate it. The goal is to get this up to 300 viewers. Our new resistance is 250 viewers, so that's the stream resistance. If we break resistance on stream, GJ should be, you know, starting to trend more bullish. So that's what we want, right? So yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like. I do appreciate all the likes. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Plenty of content, you know, for you guys to use to your disposal. Really, I mean, put a lot of effort into helping you guys learn and teaching you guys, because that's how trading should be. A lot of people, is not enough information out there, you know. I mean, there's too much information, but not enough quality information. Possible no trade this morning? Is potential, but I mean, we are moving. So if this closes back in the range and we see it respect, we'll have a fake out and we could probably take buys. Do you think prop firm is better than trading your own money when you're already a consistent trader? No, I think trading your own money is optimal. Why would I want to share with profits with someone else? That adds up over a year. If you're making 10K a month and have to share 30% or 10%, that adds up over a year, right? You know, if you can fund yourself, then you might as well. Also, if you just have a bad month or a bad week, it's possible. For example, I risk 3% a trade in order not to put, like, you know, 6 figures into a trading account where I don't want to put 6 figures. So if I'm risking 1 to 3% per trade, their limit for you to lose is 5%. So you have a bad day, you lose 2 trades in that day, then you can potentially get your account taken away. Also, the biggest thing which I don't like is, let's say you have a big day in the markets, they can potentially deny your payout. They have the right to deny your payout. If you read the terms and conditions, they can deny paying you out money for whatever reason they choose. And that's not something I want to risk happening. So I think it's a great opportunity to be funded and take the money and take the payouts and then put it into your own account, so you always have your own account as backup, and then just trade both, you know, if you want to run it like that. But to just cause less stress and less everything, having your own account is just way easier. Find your plan after backtesting, prove your strategy is profitable, respect your plan, and simply to say, hard to do it. Exactly. Watching from Fiji, amazing. That's pretty cool country. That's pretty cool. I like to have a watcher from Fiji. That's pretty cool. Amazing surfing in Fiji. Taifu, huge waves. That's pretty cool. Which account size is best? Depends on your financial situation, brother. For some people, a $500,000 account's nothing. For some people, a $5,000 account is a lot of money. For some people, a $1,000 account. So whatever your situation is, right? Run that account. How do you look for rejection? By candles closing bullish or bearish from that zone will indicate if there's a rejection, or long wicks like this also show rejection, right? Thank you for your teachings. I became more able to understand liquidity and volume. Understanding market climate is key to trading, not robotically taking the same setups. Nice. Should come to the Dominion Republic. Yeah, DR. If I probably fly to America, then I can make a trip from there. It's not too far. I mean, America from here is like 16 hours, 14 hours. Pretty long flight. Gold shot up. Yeah, this is what I mean. If it pulls back now and creates resistance, watch this zone somewhere around here. Right, watch this zone. If it creates resistance around here, maybe you could sell back down. I don't think buying is easy at the moment. I don't see a case to buy just yet. Nine pips, not even worth it. I have my own strategy. I'm 25 wins, 4 losses on GJ. Bought a funded and didn't lose my strat on first trade. Of course, was a loss. Yeah, that's always the case. When you increase lot size, your first trade is a loss. You know, or when you do something like that, it's just, I don't know. You just focus. If you have you have to trust your strategy long term. Just continue doing what you've always done. Don't try and make back that loss. Just focus on what you've always been doing, and long term it should all play out, right? Because you are profitable. What do you think about this setup too? It needs to close back inside the range. You can't trade into this resistance here. Trading into here is very tough. So if this closes back inside here, yeah, then we can, then I do like it. Do you consider buying at the bottom of the range? Yeah, buying would be down here though. So we have a while to get down here. I think good way to limit your live trading, find a window 2 to 4 hours max, then don't open MetaTrader for the next day. Preparation more important than execution. Yeah, exactly. 2 to 4 hours is ideal for trading. I don't think you need much more than that. I mean, if you didn't take a trade in one of the sessions, then you can look at the other session to get a trade during the day. But if you've taken one trade, you don't really need to do anything. And if you're complaining that you didn't make enough money in that trade, start risking more in the market. If your account can't handle enough risk, then that's your problem then, right? So then you have to find a way to solve that. Either build your account slowly, maybe then you can look into funded accounts to try build that account, or maybe you start depositing more money month to month based on your job, right? It's a long process. Good things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? That's all famous sayings. But why don't we apply it in the market? Why, when suddenly we trade Forex, everyone thinks it's a get rich quick? All the aspects that apply everywhere else in life are the same in Forex. Things take time. It won't be easy. Good things take time, you know? Yeah, I saw gold, brother. I saw gold. It's doing nothing, man. I look at the price. What? It's just pushing up here. What are you going to do? You're going to trade 9 pip move to this resistance, 7 pip move? There's nothing you can do here, man. It looks more bearish than bullish. I rather take sells from here down. Have you ever been to Japan? That's cool. Kate, are you from Japan? That would be sick. I do want to go to Japan. I want to go snowboarding in Japan. I just want to go. Yeah, Japan seems like a cool country. Very interesting culture. If I join the premium group, can I learn a full skill in 1 week? Already learned a lot from your live. Well, you're going to learn a lot more from my... from the group than you're gonna learn, you know, anywhere else, because there's more information there. There's more information and you speak directly from me. People in the chat, in the Zoom chat, if you ask them now, I'm sure they'll be open to help you and tell you if they're benefiting from the group or not. And if they're not, then they're happy to leave, and that's, I'm very transparent with that. The price I put, you know, for the group is very affordable, $1.8 per day, and it provides pure value. I want to build a community. I want to build something that's very, very strong and can help multiple people. If you're surrounded by like-minded individuals, taking trades, discussing with each other, you're going to be a super good trader, 100%. But to learn that in 1 week, that's silly. Let me ask you this. Can you open a business right now? Can you open a business right now and be profitable in that business in 1 week? That's the same question you're asking. It works the same for trading. Can you be in a better position in 1 week? Yeah, but I can't say that you're going to be a skillful. No one can learn a skill in 1 week. It's unrealistic. I'm from Ireland. You should come here. Yes, I'm originally from Ireland, believe it or not. My family history is Irish. From a place in Ireland called Sligo. Whoever knows Sligo, if you're from Ireland, maybe you know Sligo. Ain't Japan the best country? I haven't been to it, so I can't say. Cuteness overload in USD what? GYD. It's GYD. Gold setup happening. There's no gold setup happening, brother. What's happening? If there's a gold setup happening, tell me what's happening. Sligo is beautiful? Yes. Come to Afghanistan? Why not? At this point, I won't, I spend so much money traveling. USD GYD. What's GYD, man? Guanese dollar. Thanks, man. Oh, what a great pair this, huh? If you scan, you can scan this as a barcode and it will take you to destination fucked. That's what will happen when you scan this as a barcode. Take you to destination fucked. Can I check NASDAQ? Okay, let's have a quick look at NASDAQ. Let's see. NASDAQ daily bearish. I mean weekly bearish, daily also bearish. If this continues down below 4 hour at support, very tough. Just be careful of this support here. I think best to wait for NY on NAS. Yeah, at the moment it's a little bit tough. It looks nice to sell here, but this is a 4 hour support. So if you're going to sell, maybe look for pullbacks to continue down. I think you have a counter trend buy option above 15,008. 15,008 possibly can start counter trend buy. Thunderstorm happening on GJ right now? No. Thunderstorm only happens if the 15 closes bullish. So you need this 15 to close strong bullish. This is not really telling you much, that 15 close. Come to Bali. Yeah, Bali is great waves there. I need to get back probably into surfing. I've been so busy with trading, business and everything. Takes a lot of time. Gym. Brazil, all nice countries. Very international crowd here. I like to see it. Appreciate all of you guys showing up from everywhere. Appreciate it. Are you married? No, I'm not. FOMC meeting right now? Is that true? I don't think so. $7 p.m. it got changed. No FOMC meeting right now, man. Yo, Sanity, relax, brother. Relax. How much you lifting these days? At the moment, I'm currently on a diet. But still pushing hard. I mean, depends what lift, right? I train bodybuilding. I don't train powerlifting. So it's not always, you have to lift heavy. Don't get it. I lift heavy, but we're trying to get reps as well, right? Forex Factory and Financial Juice, best options for news. Yeah, Forex Factory is great to have the calendar. Financial Juice is great for live information, flash news and stuff like that. Keeps updating. Getting pursued on stream by the ladies? Lol. US 30? I could have a look for you. If you can't add weight, train harder. I like that. Botswana in Africa, I know where it is. Biggest natural diamonds, amazing. 5A rates failure. I do Smith bench. How much do you do on there? I don't do Smith bench. I do this prime machine incline press for chest. I like that. I used to do Smith. Oh, you saw me do Smith. Yeah, I used to do that. I switched that out. I could probably move, you know, good form and stuff like that. 2 plates on there. Nice and clean. Keep it clean, you know. How do you deal with gaps like the one on UJ? Let's have a look at the gap. Yeah, it's dealt with. Don't worry about it. Once it's already been filled, it's dealt. Just treat this as a support. Treat that as a resistance and you're good. You're good to go. 4 to 8 sets for me. I only do 2 sets. I do 1 top set and 1 back off set. So yeah, I do low amounts of sets, high intensity. So I warm up to my top set, so build up without reaching failure. So even like 1 or 2 reps. Then I reach my top set. Top set is the maximum weight I can do for my rep range. Normally my rep range on my top set is maybe 6 to 10 or 8 to 10 or 6 to 8. That's my top set. Then I back off the weight and then I do a set of probably 12 to 15 and then I move on to the next exercise. Yeah, JP method. Yeah, basically like JP. Like JP, like Dorian, like, well, a little bit more volume than Dorian. You'll keep in mind to stretch enough. That's actually a good point. I think many people miss out on that. If you don't mind me asking what lot size you use, no, that's all good, man. I normally range between, if I'm confident with a position, I'm happy to pop a 10 lot. What I do is I don't mind risking between $1,000 to like $1,500 a trade. 1.5 depends on the trade, you know. That's what I'm comfortable with. So it's probably around, you know, what I end up using is if I'm not too confident with the position, I'll probably put like a 6-7 lot. If it's an average position, I'll put an 8 lot. And then if it's a great position that I'm super confident and stop loss is nice, then I'll probably use a 10 lot. So ranging probably like, you know, 8 on average. Because let's say I took the break of the lows here, my stop loss is only 14 pips. I don't mind using an 8 lot here because it's like only a 14. But if I had to run like a 29 pip stop here, I'll probably only use a 6 lot instead. I'm still using demo $500. What do you think a good lot size? Probably 0.1 or 0.05, something like that. Yeah, my NEAT is pretty high. I do a lot of steps. I do daily cardio as well. As I told you, I'm in a fat loss phase at the moment. Does selling gold make sense after creating resistance on the 15? Yeah, potentially, man. I do agree with that. If this can fail and create resistance on the 15, and you can see the 5 pull back and continue down, then yeah, you just need to be careful of this 1 hour close by the time that happens. And yeah. Euro USD might be interesting. So you want to short Euro USD. Let's have a look if it makes sense to short. So previous daily is bullish already. That's against your idea of shorting. Previous 4 hour is trending down. So that's where your argument starts to make sense now. But what I would prefer to see is if you can, yeah, get below, what did you say, 1.9043? Yeah, exactly. 43 you said. Perfect. I do agree with that. Close below there, you probably have, yeah, you can sell that. So I like that. That's good. Can you see what, can you tell us what I want to see? Yeah, so I was contemplating this trade here. If this resistance support wasn't here, then I would take this. But again, guys, this is a very messy zone. And it's not my plan to sell into support. I've never sold into support. And that's just not following my plan, right? So selling into this support, even if it drives here, this is not a high probability setup. If you run this a long time and a long time and a long time, then you're going to find that it fails the majority of the time, right? So this is not part of my setup plan. This is what we have on, the stream record. You guys can access this in the Discord group. So if you guys are not part of the free Discord, definitely join it, and you can go to resources and it's there. Stream record, yes sir. And you can see, you can have a look at what time the trade was taken and what was the trade. So definitely consider that to see what type of trades we take. And yeah. Exactly. We have daily support and 4-hour support. That's not where you want to be selling. That goes against all the rules. Yeah, there is a nice LTA there. Gbpjpy might be great for some swing sells. Maybe. I'm not sure. Haven't looked at it. I don't trade it, so it doesn't bother me. But if you say please, I can look at it if you want me to look at it. If you don't want me to look at it, then yeah. Which broker am I currently using? I'm not affiliated with any broker. I just personally use IC Markets because it's what I've used for a long time. Session buys today is mixed, brother. I want to be in that range this year. I'm still on 0.1 to 1. Yeah, exactly. Don't push it too fast. Focus on getting to a 2 lot, then move from a 2 lot to like a free lot, stuff like that. 3 lots, sorry, not free. You watch Paul Carter? Not sure who he is, brother, unfortunately. What are your rules? I actually have a video coming out on some of my rules, but you can find a lot of my rules in these videos here, right? How I trade, the price action, full course here. Do check out yesterday's video, guys. Make an effort. Pretty cool video. Let me know if you guys agree or something or not. Post it in here. Paul Carter, also crazy valuable content for Jim. Let me have a look who he is on my phone. Do you share your personal trading plan? I can do, yes. Well, basically my whole YouTube is sharing my personal trading plan. But if that's something that someone wants to ask me, they can come and they can ask me. People who join the program, people in the program, we make a trading plan for them, and that trading plan is of course based on my my trading. So that's the first thing we do is, people who have worked with me directly in the program, when they join, we make a trading plan, and that trading plan of course is based on all the setups I take and all the things that I do. Everything's based on what I do, because I'm not going to teach something that I don't know. I'm going to teach everything based on what I do, because that's what I know works, and that's that. Paul Carter, having a look at this guy. No, I haven't. I don't know him. A lot of guys in fitness. GU short below 1.27. Let's have a look at GU. What's GU saying? Yeah, it's kind of looking like EU, right? Pretty similar. I think, yeah, you can short. Just be, yeah, short below here makes sense. I think that does make sense. GJ short below 359. What do you think? You think it's a good area to short below here? Let's have a look. This is not the blue line, guys. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. I'm changing it. It's not the blue line. Everyone, you should have seen chat. Chat, everyone started getting their MetaTrader out. They're like, oh my god. Yeah, maybe. Too late already entered. Yeah, maybe shorts below here could be an option. Is the range big enough? Yeah, 20-19 pips. Yeah, this could possibly be an option here, man. I do think so. It's at the bottom of the range, not the best place, but at least we can trade down to this 4-hour support here. I think that it would make sense. Well, it would be an option for sells. 1 hour would get below this support. It's risky. It's very risky, but it's the only option I see. Unless we create support here and we end up buying towards the upside. I was wondering if I could see it help to make yours. Yeah, I think use my template. The template in the Discord. Have you seen that, brother? If you go to resources in the free Discord and you go to the template here, this gives you the outline of my plan. So if you follow this template here, it will just allow you to do, and you can see my trading plan, what time I trade, because I'm on stream. My setups, I give you my setups up here. These are my setups. Where are they? Here's my setups, right? Trade examples here, so you can make your old plan based on that information. If you were no longer a trader, what would you like to be? It's a very interesting question. Definitely be running businesses. That's what I still do. So trading for me is just a gateway to opportunity, and it's something I enjoy doing. It's something that I've gained knowledge in, and I'm just building myself, you know, trying to create opportunities for others while creating opportunities for myself, and that will allow me to go into different sectors and, you know, build businesses and stuff like that. So I do think that I would definitely be opening different businesses, maybe even a restaurant chain, or just a restaurant or something like that. I'm not too sure. Only pips? Well, that's related to trading, right? What lot size do you recommend? Probably use like a 4 lot. Water bottle brand, water sharp. I should probably make a glass brand, right? Sharp glass. Would you open a gym in Dubai? I would love to open a gym. That would be a huge passion of mine, but there's no margin in gym. You don't make much money. It's a non-profit business to begin with. Everyone, let's show our appreciation with a like. Appreciate you, Luciano. If you guys would like to leave a like on the stream, definitely does help. 230. Appreciate you guys showing up. Currently waiting for some setups. Hopefully we'll get some juicy action this week. A lot of news, so yeah, it would be pretty cool to see some juicy action if we could get that. And yeah, so if you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely consider leaving a like. It definitely helps. And if you're new, leave a subscribe. You know what it's like. YouTube business. Any trading app you're using, this is called Tradingview, and I use MetaTrader to take trades. Open a massage parlor? No, thank you. Would sell to the previous daily low be we are bearish bias? We're still mixed bias, and yeah, I think it could be an option. It could be an option. Yes, it would be. Is your real surname Sharp, or is it a reference to Sharp ratio? No, my real surname is Sharp, spelt the same way. That is my real name. So yes, it's been running in the family. One of the Sharps, which is probably part of my family tree, created the Sharp ratio, which is a leading indicator for the market. So I guess it was there somewhere in the past. New here, just wanted to know your strategy. You'll have to show up, brother, to understand and learn the strategy. I can't tell you in 10 seconds. What do you know about CTrader? Looks like it's an alternative to MetaTrader 5. I know a few friends who use it. They rate it. They think it's cool. I've never used it myself, so I can't give you a 100% analysis, but it's the same thing as MetaTrader 5, just maybe a little bit more features or something like that. William F. Sharp doesn't look like your granddad, but it's a family tree, brother. Your family tree doesn't look like you. Sharp is a huge clan. If you guys, the family history of Sharp is, it's a huge clan. We're involved in war. So basically what happened is we fought in war, and that's why it became such a spread family name. It's the Sharp clan. Yeah, exactly. They made a movie series on it. If you just type Sharp in Google, you'll see the movie series about fighting. It's about war. So, mashallah, it's cool. You could open a private gym. There's so many gyms here in Dubai. It's very hard to get clients, and I would have to charge a lot of money. And I would probably just open a private gym for me. But then I kind of like the social factor of a gym, because I have friends there who discuss things with me, and you know, I do go to a nice gym who have a lot of business people there, a lot of people who work in private equity, managing, you know, hundreds of millions worth of funds in private equity and firms. There's people there who've, you know, built businesses and sold them, and that's good people to be around. So I like to be surrounded with that type of network. It's very useful. What pair are we looking at? This is GJ at the moment. How old are you? Guess. "26, 23. Shane is the closest, 27. 24. Sus, that's cheating, bro. That's cheating. Come on, that's cheating. Xauusd got it correct. Xauusd got it correct. 21? No, not 21. Now Shane got it correct. My guy is an evolution of generations. What car do you drive? If you watch the day in the life video, when I go test the other car, I drive. Here, if you guys know, you know, right? You can see what car I drive, right? That's the interior of the car. So what car do you think this is? What car does this look like? And you can find out the car in this video, because I drive it to the place. So you can find out. Everyone asks me this, but guess. That's another guess. What car do I drive? Someone now is gonna cheat and reveal what car I drive. Rice restaurant. Yeah, probably, bro. GLC. Not a GLC. Not a Porsche. Do want a Porsche. G-Class. No, G63 is not the car I drive. That's the car I wanted to test. It's not worth the money. Swift? No. Oh, someone got it in chat. Someone got it in chat. I say you drive women crazy? Yes. Yes. I do have an Audi. RS. Not just the Q3, the RS. Have to be prestigious. No. Tata. Well, technically, if I own a Tata, means I own a Range Rover, right? Right? So, yeah, I'll go with that. Right? Because if I have a Tata, it means I have a Range Rover. Yes, Dennis, yes. Smart car is my dream car. I don't like them. I think they're unsafe and too small. Any sales on gold? Not at the moment. It's trying to push up now. I think buys would be, I would look for buys today on gold above 1926. 1926 is a good place to buy gold, I think. If you can get a close above 1926, you have a 20 pip range here to trade. So I think that'll be good to buy gold. Nice, I have no knowledge about cars. Yeah. Is there speed limits in Dubai? Of course there's speed limits. There's cameras everywhere. Everywhere. Is trading your full-time job? Well, trading is not a full-time job. It's a part-time job that can make you a full-time income. So when people ask this, no. Is it a main source of income? Yes, it is a main source of income. So I originally came up in crypto. I always say this. And basically what happened is after I came up in crypto, I reinvested that money that pays me dividends to pay me money. I do also have other projects that I'm working on. And then trading pays me, of course, and stuff like that. Does your program come with homework? Every day you'll have to message me. Every day you'll have to message me if you're in the program, because you'll have stuff that we go back and forward with, tasks to do. So yes, it's very, very all-inclusive, very catered to you, and it's just me and you one-on-one, and takes a lot of time. That's why I make it application only, because I want to make sure that I want to work with you. Because to be honest, if I don't want to work with you, that money doesn't cover much. People charge that to buy a course that they recorded 3 years ago. It's crazy. I'm sitting there one-on-one, you know, spending my time, and I could be making money in other places. So I want to make sure that this is going to be beneficial for both of us. A, it's beneficial for me because I'll be paid for my time, and B, it also builds more trust in me, right? Because people will trust me more. They'll see, okay, look, this guy benefited from Harry, you know, he's learning, and this just builds more reputation, which is very, very important for me. I appreciate your mentorship each time I come across you online. Amazing. I'm bullish on gold. I think, yeah, possibility we could see some upside on gold. What did you hold, or did you hold? What do you hold, or did you hold in crypto? I went very heavy at Ethereum, and I went very heavy in Bitcoin in early 2020 when it was very, very low prices. Is alcohol really expensive in Dubai? Yes, it is really expensive in Dubai. Not too expensive, but it is definitely much more expensive than other places. And you need a license to buy it. My favorite coffee, I drink espresso. That's it. Just drink espresso. And yeah. Win-win mentality. Amazing. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's it. Right? I'm willing to invest in you if you're willing to invest in me. That's the way I work about it. That's the way I work. It's very clean and simple, and that's it. Do you get the license instantaneously as a German? No, you have to apply for the license. They check your salary to make sure that you're not reselling. They just don't want resale. And then you have a limit of how much you can buy just in order not to do resale. But you can buy outside of Dubai. It's an hour drive. You can drive an hour away, pick it up for the month and come back, you know. I shouldn't be saying that, but anyways. Small stream. Lavazza? No, I actually just use an espresso machine. Their coffee is not that bad, to be honest. Their new one. It's pretty good. Do you have students that are profitable? Yeah, they are profitable. All of them have seen profitability, and I think most of them are profitable. They just need to work on experience and time. So I would say actually 95% of them are profitable, and they know what they're doing. The main thing, they know what they're doing, and they are profitable. Based on what I've seen, their backtesting data is all profitable backtesting data. I have some of them who's trading fully now with large sums of money as well, you know, and they're happy. From the feedback I've got from 90%, they're very happy with that. How can I have your full mentorship program? You have to apply on the website. You go to application form. I'm only opening 2 spots. You just put your first name, last name, your email, and you write a short description about why, why you started trading, what you want to, be part of, blah blah blah, and then you send it to me, and then make sure to add your Discord name or Telegram name so I can message you based on your reply, right? And then that will be that. Then we can. I'm only opening 2 spots. I don't take many per month to manage my time. Are those students with? No, those students are with the program. So they took the program and some of them also joined the group, right? You could also join the group first. So what I'm planning to do is whoever joined the group will not have to pay that amount of money. Whoever joins the group for 2 months, if you're in the group for 2 months, you get a big discount on the program if you want to take the program after being in the group. So what you can do is just join the group for 1 month just to see if you like the way I teach, you like the information, and then if someone wants to work with me directly, they can, you know? Or if you don't want to pay for anything, then don't do anything. Can I apply as a VA? What do you mean by VA? As a virtual assistant or what? You can apply as anyone. It's up to you. Okay, sweet. I'll probably purchase the group soon. Yeah, exactly. And then if you want to work directly, you'll get a discount on that. Or you can do it the opposite way around. As I said, 2 months you'll get in the group. So what you can do is you can swap it away. If you want to do the program first, then join the group, then I'll give you 2 months free in the group. So that's how it will work. Where do I sign up for your group? On the website here. You'll have to go to the website, you go to the private community and you can sign up to the group. When you click this link, it takes you to a launch pass like this. And then you just put in your details here. Now, if you're a US customer, right? If you're a US customer, since this is a new group, sometimes the banks are not used to this group and they're going to try block your transaction. So what you can simply do is just call your bank and tell them this transaction is fine. I know who it's from, and then that will be all sorted. It's a very simple fix. 90% of the people in the group were able to do it. And if you have any issues with that, just DM me. I'll be happy to help you. You know, and the thing is, if you want to issue a refund, it's all done on the thing. So I don't get control of your money. I only get paid out once you approve everything. So they don't pay me until everything is done. So that's why you're protected. There's like a middleman. The middleman is the bank. So it's not like there's no way I can scam you, which I'm not going to do anyways. But in case people are scared about transactions, I just want to reinsure that. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend 2 hours every single day sitting on a live stream to go and do something for 50 bucks. Like, I really couldn't care. So yeah, there's 10 spots open for the group. So if you guys want to join, you're welcome. I'm a US customer. Fix is simple. Just call your bank. Yeah, exactly. So he did that. He just called his bank and they did it very simply. Do you have any bot? No, I don't use any bots. How much capital do you need to start trading? Any amount you want. It depends how much you want to make. Just don't start risking stupid amounts of money with a small account. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ. We need to see what it does here. Be very careful. It's not a rush. We're not in a rush. Your strategy. I made a YouTube channel explaining my strategy. Here's a good video explaining, after trying 4 strategies, this is what worked for me. My favorite price action entry, my scalping strategy, which is my strategy, you know. I'm releasing a video next week talking about the 4 steps about my strategy. So I think you guys will like that. The videos about my strategy, 4 steps. So I'm going to talk about the key 4 steps and I'm going to link videos to the strategy. So this channel here has a lot more content that people just charge for a course. My whole initiative is that when I started trading, there was too much information where I could not learn. So I wanted to start a channel and share my experience and just talk about what worked for me and give out the information for free. Because I don't care about hiding information. I don't have to hide information, because if people like me, then they're gonna, you know, invest in me. So I don't mind putting out all of a good information, because you guys have to see some return of your time. You have to see things work, right? I give out the information for free and then people pay my time for implementation, right? So I get paid for implementation. I get paid for my time. Just like you go and pay someone to cut your hair. You don't go to a barber to get your hair cut and you're paying them to tell you how to cut hair, right? You go to get a job and you're paying them for their time, right? Same type of approach I use, is I'm paying for, you know, that type of stuff. That's why I don't do all of this crazy stuff, because I'm a trader. That's why I'm sitting here and focusing on trading, because my main task of the day in the morning is to trade, right? Because that's going to pay me more. As I said, risking 1,000, 1,500 is going to pay me more. So I want to concentrate on that. Damn, my camera overheated. Now we have the face again. Damn, not that face again. Camera overheated. Probably gonna wrap up the stream soon anyways. Nothing much is happening here. Check gold. Gold needs to close back below this range and sells would be good. If gold can, yeah, now the memes are gonna start. I'm waiting for Discord channel. People are gonna start posting the screenshot of my camera. Wait and see. Wait and see. Nice trade, Crest. Amazing work. Check this out. This guy is also with us in our private group. He's been smashing AU. AU man, Mr. AU man. Dubai problems. Yeah, camera overheat. Can you believe it? Let's try restart it. See if we can give it one more chance. So yeah, if gold 15 can close below here, we should be good to continue down. For GJ, if this can close above here, we'll be good for buys. If we can close above here. Thoughts of 15-year-olds starting to trade? It's great. You have no rush. You can take your time. You will learn a very valuable skill that can help you in more than just trading. It will help you in everything, because building financial maturity, building risk maturity, building all of this stuff is a very, very difficult skill. And it takes time to build that skill. So being able to build that skill at a very young age will make you, in a really good standpoint to progress in other aspects. Because being a trader immediately makes you an entrepreneur. The minute that you're a trader, you're an entrepreneur, because you have to manage your own funds, you have to manage what you do, all decisions are based on you, you have to take things into your own account. So it's a great skill to learn, great skill to learn. 16-year-old profitable trader, amazing. Yeah, buys would be viable if the 15-minute closes above here. I do think so. I think that's what I'm going to wait. It's going to take a while for that to happen. This is London open candle now. We need, yeah, probably like a 30-minute to close above there. Nothing much happened. It's annoying my camera's off. I don't think you guys are like my camera off. Apologies for that. Apologies for the camera being off. Yeah, so this is why you want to wait for that 15 to close. If this 15 closes bearish, then you could have sells. Potentially, if this 15 does close above here, above this resistance here, how much is the range? 9 pips. It's not worth 9 pips. Not worth 9 pips. Yes, trading is a business and you're the CEO. Appreciate you. Dollar is struggling against what? Yeah, Dixie is definitely struggling. If you talk about that, I think Dixie, we could see some downside. Long-term downside on the Dixie. Back into this range here to 101, 101, 500. Tradesharpe hedge fund. Coming soon. Let's wait for this candle close. If this candle can close above this zone, we can look to take buys towards the upside. If not, then I'll probably just call the stream and wait for something, because then it will take a while. We probably need to wait another 15 minutes. So we'll see. If this candle can close above here, what's our stop? 25 pips. So pretty big stop loss, but we do have a good target here. So we'll see. New broken camera entry discovered? Yeah, maybe that's the name of this entry if it comes, the broken camera entry. It's so hot, I'm feeling it now, the camera. Full overheated, full. But now, you guys can't see me. So I could be taking 5 positions now. I could be dancing. I could be doing anything. And you guys can't see me. So now you guys are like, oh. Right? I could have my phone in front of me now and be taking like 10 positions. And everyone's panicking now. You're a scam? How am I scamming? That's not scamming though. Come on. I get 20% every week with a 0.01 lot. Well, that means your account is super small if you're making 20% on a 0.01 lot. So maybe look to increase your account size and then increase your lot size. You need a bearish closure on gold. So which indicator are you using on right now on TradingView? Yeah, so I'm using this very advanced indicator. It's unique to each individual and it's called EYES. Very expensive indicator and I'm wondering if you can use it or not. Wait, we're concentrating on GJ here. Let's see, maybe even a 5, huh? Maybe a 5. 3 minutes for this 5 minutes to close. Let's see what we got. Damn, 30 pip stops. 35 pip stops. Big stop. It's a big boy stop, that. But who knows? Maybe I took a position and you guys don't know because you can't see my camera. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Look in the mirror. Just signed up for your program but haven't received an email. Can you help? I've checked spam. What email have you sent it to? What do you mean? You applied or did you join the group? The program or did you join the group? I can check that. Yeah, you're in the group. No problem, man. Just come and message me on Discord after the stream. I'm going to put you in it. Don't worry. I can actually probably do it now. If you message me on Discord, I'll sort you out. You should have received an email. Just double check your email and then resend it. You should be good. Why are you taking off your phone, not your PC? I do take it on my PC, but I manage it on my phone because it's easy. It's easy. Yeah, 5 minutes. We'll see how it closes. Depends. Also, Richard, check your what's this called? Not only your spam, check your promotions, check every single tab. It will be fine. We'll get it. You have the email? Cool. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Maybe it just took a while. So the 5-minute did not close above. I can't take an entry here because the 5-minute didn't close above. So this follows none of my rules. And if we even move this here, you can see it closed below. So don't be fooled if this breaks the high and starts rejecting. You'll just be rejected. You could lose this trade. I think the best is waiting for this this candle to close right here. And we'll see how it closes. As I'm 15, going to be applying for a job soon, so get a small income, then build my capital to buy your group. Yeah, you take your time, brother. Max TP is 183 for me. 183 is max TP. If this thing closes somewhere up here, it's tough, man. It's so tough. Three minutes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, pullback right now would be ideal. Yeah, we can. That would be nice. Like this, close. This would be perfect. Yeah, that would be super perfect. Don't worry about that level, bro. That's before two things, right? Look, that's behind this and this. So it's like, it's not just here. It's behind here. I started this year. I'm 36, a young older guy, so you guys have a lot of time. Don't hurry. Yeah, exactly. Trading is a beautiful skill because you can pick it up and drop it anytime you want, right? It's not like you have to invest and pay for staff, pay for accommodation, pay for rent, right? There's nothing. You just can show up. If you have access to an internet connection and can deposit money in a broker, you can trade. So that's why it's a very beneficial skill to learn. Very mobile, no running costs. The only cost we have is losses. That's the only costs we have. Is there any way to trade through a bot? I think if there was a very, very profitable bot made, everyone would just do that. They're very complicated to make a successful algo. You need a very high skilled team, a lot of research, a lot of testing, and a very strong strategy. Most are built off martingale, and they end up messing themselves up long term. Right, so this is what I was talking about, that 5-minute. Everyone's like, oh, 5-minute bullish, and they take buys as it breaks the high, and they get stuck and they lose this. Nothing closed above. Closure is your biggest indicator of continuation or not continue or no continuation. Closures are so important. Super important closures. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna close above here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. Not closing above. The minimum I need for this to close above. This is just messing about here. We did wait for it. We almost got a trade. Super frustrating, but you know, it's very, very, very tough. Let's make a bot with MLQ5. Yeah, it's not as easy as that. You have to, it's a very complicated task to do. But yeah, crab market. Let's get the crabs. Come on, bring out the crabs. Bring out the crabs. Let's go. Bring out the crabs. There we go. Crab market. Boom. And yeah, this is rejecting now. Don't really like it. It's not the best. This closure is not the best. Doesn't do anything. And yeah, I appreciate everyone showing up though. Been a pleasure. Been a pleasure to have you guys on stream. We almost had a position, but if the markets are not going to do anything, then there's nothing I can do. Gold has rejected. As I said, gold minimum buys should be above 1926. Probably you want to take buys on gold above 1926. But we will get trades. We had a great last week, which I'm happy and grateful for. So you could see the trades here was great. We can't complain. We can't complain, right? We just keep following what has worked, and that's how it's going to be. But appreciate everyone showing up. Do show up to tomorrow's stream. Make an effort. It will be a pleasure to have you on tomorrow's stream. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, give it a chance. You know, just it's simple, free way to give back. Press subscribe and you can join for future streams and see if you get value. If you don't get value, then you leave the subscription and you just find somewhere else. So with that being said, take care guys. I appreciate everyone showing up. Have an amazing day to all and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. With that being said, take care, Tradesharpe, and hopefully catch you soon. Peace.